This is your primetime forecast from Dr. Don's Weather. A huge thank you to our amazing partners who help make it all possible. Brandy Pike Photography, the Randolph County Commission, Inlow House Lodging, East Alabama Waste, Jimis's Weight Clinic, Jimmy Stevens Construction, Anchor Roofing, the Town of Wadley, Salem Auction House, and Bama Diesel Repair. Broadcasting from the Alpha Weather Center and powered by The Oaks, Integrated Contractor Services, Stevens Home Furniture, N&W Locks, Venture Fence, Estate Masters, Boondocks Barbecue and Creamery, Southern Union State Community College, and the venue at 5 Points Farms. Here's Dr. Don.
Hey, East Alabama and West Georgia, welcome to your Friday, September 5th, 2025, and this is your primetime forecast. Well, it is here. The Lake Wedowee 8th Annual Take a Veteran Fishing Day is tomorrow at Rice's Landing in Wedowee. Weather-wise, I think we've got a great day on the way for you. Now, the rain chances have creeped back into the weather forecast. This time yesterday, we thought today and tomorrow was going to be completely rain-free, and I still think for the most part it will be. But the Weather Service has introduced a 20% chance of showers for today and a 30% chance of rain for Saturday, just so you know. But I think there are going to be plenty of sunny, dry hours on Saturday for the 8th Annual Take a Veteran Fishing Day on Lake Wedowee. It's going to be a great day. If you have any last-minute needs or questions, you can contact Ken Bearden at 706-884-0494. Just remember that the public is invited at weigh-in tomorrow there at Rice's Landing. It's going to be a fantastic day, and I hope everybody around the area supports Take a Veteran Fishing Day on Lake Wedowee. Also, coming up 1 week from tomorrow, we are going to be at Southern Union in Opelika, Alabama, at the Tunnel to Towers 9/11 Never Forget mobile exhibit. It's going to be a fantastic weekend. The exhibit will show up on September the 11th, which will be the day of the anniversary, and it will be there through the 16th at Southern Union in Opelika. First time this exhibit has ever been in the state of Alabama, and we will be there broadcasting live 1 week from tomorrow on the 13th of September. We'll be there from 9 a.m. through about noon or 1 p.m. So we invite you to come by and hang out with us and have a good time and bring those kids by to see the exhibit, folks. We have to teach our history. If we don't remember our history, it will repeat itself. Very, very important. That's not something we ask for, but it did happen. And if our children, who at some point will be in charge of this country, don't understand what took place, that mistake will be made again. So it's very important to teach our history. Unfortunately, we're not doing a good job of that these days. Hopefully, we're about to get back to it. But this is a great opportunity to teach your children what took place on that horrible day in American history. And we hope that you will come by. It's going to be game day in Auburn, homecoming. Auburn's going to be playing South Alabama. It's going to be early afternoon ball game. Just make this part of your game day festivities to come by Southern Union in Opelika. Today's weather forecast is brought to you by Mr. Joey Knight and all the fine folks down at the Salem Auction House in Salem, Alabama, on Lee County Road 175. They do an auction every Friday night. They'll have one tonight at 7 p.m. Give Joey a call at 706-315-7266 if you have any questions. Otherwise, just be there at 7 p.m. this evening for a great auction with really nice items, a lot of fun. They have a good time. It's not just an auction. They make a social event out of it. So be sure you go down there this Friday night. Get your ducks in a row with Dukas. Jamie Dukas for all of your insurance needs at 256-831-7770. He has been your insurance guy for 20-plus years across East Alabama and West Georgia. He knows what he's doing. He's honest. It doesn't cost you a dime to find out how much change he can put back in your pocket and in a lot of cases, increase your insurance coverage. Let's talk about some weather for East Alabama and West Georgia for today. And let's go to this. Yeah, that's what I want to show you. The Storm Prediction Center has actually introduced some risk for severe weather today across the southeastern United States. We actually have a slight risk of severe weather across parts of Kentucky and Tennessee. And that does make it down into northwest Alabama and extreme northeast Mississippi. And then we have a marginal risk that gets down into North Carolina, upstate South Carolina, across North Georgia, northeast Alabama, and back into Mississippi, Arkansas, and Texas. I think that stays north of most of the East Alabama and West Georgia areas today. But we do have a general scattered thunderstorm possibility across all of East Alabama, West Georgia, and a good chunk of Alabama and Georgia today. Now, these storms this afternoon will be few and far between, much like they were yesterday. Most of you will not see a drop of rain this afternoon or this evening. But just understand that we do now have a chance of rain in the Friday forecast. Now, high school football this evening, I think actually the chances of rain may be increasing after the ball games, but there will be a chance during the game. So while, out of any one given place across East Alabama and West Georgia, maybe only one or two will deal with a shower. Problem is, we don't know exactly where that's going to be. So carry your ponchos with you just to be on the safe side. I don't think most of you will have to deal with rain at ball games this evening, but be prepared just in case you were to get a shower at your location. So for today, we're looking at temperatures making it up into the 90s. It's going to be a hot Friday, 94 in Gadsden, 95 in Demopolis. We'll hit 95 in Montgomery, and Eufaula tops out this afternoon at 93 degrees. In the great state of Georgia, we will make it to 86 up here in the northeast Georgia mountains, 95 in Columbus, and 93 down in Americus, Georgia. Looking at the tropics, we're still watching that area off of the African coast in the southern Atlantic, moving toward the Caribbean. Up until yesterday, we thought that there was most likely the best chance for this storm was to turn back to the north and northeast, and I still think that's a good possibility. However, some of the longer-range models are now suggesting that this thing is at a low enough latitude that it could potentially slip into the Caribbean. And, of course, when we get storms in the Caribbean, we have to watch the southern Gulf of America. So we will watch this for you. There are several possibilities out there. One is that it goes across Cuba and falls apart. Another one is that it comes in South Florida and could cause some problems. And then, of course, the most likely scenario is that it turns back to the north and eventually northeast. So keep an eye on this. It's still several days away. It would be toward the end of next week before we had to deal with anything if this does indeed develop into a tropical system. At the moment, it still hasn't done so. Let's take a look at your current conditions at the venue at 5 Points Farms in 5 Points, Alabama. We currently have, and just there we go. Thank you, Mr. Computer. 64 degrees outside. It feels like 66. Wind out of the east at 1, gusting to 3. Humidity is 98%. The barometric pressure at 30.00. Dew point 64. High temperature yesterday, 85. We currently have clear skies. Sunrise this morning at 6:20, and the sun sets this Friday evening at 7:03 p.m. Now let's look at this afternoon. We will be in the low to mid-90s across East Alabama and West Georgia. Roanoke will hit 90. Carrollton makes it to 90. Alexander City, 93. Of course, Tallahassee will be the hot spot at 95. And Auburn tops out this afternoon at 93 degrees. 6-day forecast from the Alpha Weather Center. Jamie Dukas, your local Alpha agent for your Friday. Lots of sunshine this morning, giving way to some clouds this afternoon. Perhaps a shower or thunderstorm. We're calling for a 20% chance of rain this afternoon and during the ball games. I think that chance of rain may tick up a bit after midnight tonight. 90 will be your high temperature in most locations. 70 for your overnight low tonight. We should be somewhere in the neighborhood of 82 at most venues for high school football kickoff this evening, with perhaps a scattered shower or two in the area. On Saturday, partly cloudy skies up on Lake Wedowee for the Take a Veteran Fishing Day. A 30% chance of a scattered shower throughout the day. 88 will be the high. And then Saturday night, we dip down to around 66. For next week, now plenty of sunshine Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, with temperatures hanging out in the low 80s for daytime highs. That's a pretty decent forecast for next week. In September, anytime you can stay out of the 90s, well, you're in good shape. And I think we'll see that next week. Southern Union State Community College Live Doppler HD radar showing a few scattered showers across northeast Georgia, back up into upstate South Carolina, and then some showers back out in Oklahoma, but right across east Alabama and west Georgia. As we take you in a little bit closer, you'll see that radar is showing no precipitation across the area at this hour. Get those Thunder Buddy shirts, and also make sure you pick up your What About shirt at our weather store. We also have regular T-shirts. We have coffee cups, baseball caps. We have hoodies. Fall is right around the corner. So check us out. The link is at the top of this video on Facebook. It's at the bottom of the video on YouTube. Also, make sure that you subscribe to us on Facebook. It's only 99 cents a month, and that goes a long way to keep the lights on here at Dr. Don's Weather. And if you haven't done so, and please remember, actually, you should bookmark this on the home page of your phone. And that is our 24 Forever live stream over on YouTube. We have a stream there running live 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, showing the radar. And then we have the forecast scrolling at the bottom of the screen. And when there are advisories or alerts or watches or warnings, you'll see the scroll there at the bottom of the screen. Those alerts update automatically. It's 24.drdonwx.com. You can also go to our website at drdonwx.com, and it's right there on the home page. All you have to do is click on it. Check us out, our Dr. Don's Weather 24 Forever live stream on YouTube. The link's also at the top of this video. Have a fantastic Friday. Don't forget, I'll be along this evening at our high school football games across Randolph County with your game night forecast just before kickoff over on the iSchool Sports Network. Have a fantastic Friday, good Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. I'll see you back in here first thing tomorrow morning with another edition of your primetime forecast on Dr. Don's Weather.
That's a wrap on your primetime forecast for East Alabama and West Georgia, broadcasting from the Owlful Weather Center and powered by The Oaks, Integrated Contractor Services, Stevens Home Furniture, N&W Locks, Venture Fence, The State Masters, Southern Union State Community College, The Venue at 5 Points Farms, and Boondocks Barbecue and Creamery. Dr. Don's Weather is proudly supported by Brandy Pike Photography, the Randolph County Commission, East Alabama Waste, Genesis Weight Clinic, Jimmy Stevens Construction, Anchor Roofing, the Town of Wadley, the Salem Auction House, and Bama Diesel Repair. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and follow us on Facebook. Share with your friends, and subscribe to Dr. Don's Weather on YouTube. We'll see you back in here tomorrow morning for another edition of your primetime forecast on Dr. Don's Weather.